the first thing you must do for yourself is to silence the voice of failure. Every day of your life, you hear so many voices. Did you hear some voices this morning? Hallelujah. Amen. Yes. So many voices. So many voices. Now you will have to choose the voices to listen to and the voices to silence. Praise God. It's going to be a determinant of how far you go in life. Are you ready this morning? Can we get started? Tell your neighbor, silence the voice of failure. Tell your neighbor, silence the voice of failure. Okay. I'm going to do a fast illustration. Elisha, help me get this. I'm not writing today. Get the board out. I'm not in the mood of writing. I just have a few minutes. Let's get the board out. I want to do an illustration. Help me. Let me have this chair. You yourself, Elisha, come. Since you are the one that is here, I will use you for the illustration. Fear not. Just watch. Stand there. Don't sit yet. No, you are going to sit, but stand first. Help me blindfold him. Light blindfold. Whenever you are about to start anything new, you don't know the future. True? You can only dream. That is why we are blindfolding him. He's about to take a step. He does not know. You don't see the future. Are we here? You will do your own. But you will observe this guy. Are we ready for this? Now, this guy is about to make a move in life. You sit when I ask you to sit, okay? He's about to make a move in life. Are you getting me? Now, okay, you can sit now. Were you expecting this? You weren't expecting it. Sorry for falling. Watch me. Blindfold Mimi. Blindfold her. You stand by the side. Just watch. Sorry, open her eyes first, so that you'll be sure there is a seat. Okay. Blindfold her now. Okay, sit. Why were you moving with your hand? Why do you think she was moving with her hand? Did this guy move with his hand? He sat confidently. The first voice you hear when you're about to start is the voices of what has happened to people when they tried. The second voice you hear. Thank you. Blindfold Elisha again. Don't worry. Elisha, come and sit now. Now sit. He went with his hand too. What was controlling him? The voice of his past. I fell last time. They won't make her fall again. Did he fall? But he started with fear of his past. Thank you. You all can go back now. You know what? All of them had voices speaking to them. Mimi had a voice speaking to her. It was a voice of past failures, experience of people them say nobody don't ever achieve am. That was her own problem. His own problem was fear of his past, the voice of his past rather. There are voices you hear whenever you are about to move. That is why you must learn to silence the voices you hear, because nobody ever goes far in life hearing the wrong voices. Nobody achieves anything listening to the wrong voices. Also, there is the voice of Satan. None of this is the voice of Satan. I hope you know that. None of this is the voice of Satan, but there is a voice of Satan. I'm telling you 4 important voices that speaks to you. The voice of failure, that is past experience of people. The voice of your past. Then there is the voice of Satan. Then there is the voice of God. That voice of success that tells you you can. But you know why success is difficult? Hello everybody. Success is very difficult. You know why? It is only one voice. Come on. Did somebody hear that? Success is only one voice. One voice is saying you go die if you try. One voice is saying you go become very poor if you try. Another voice will say they go laugh you. You used to hear those voices? There are so many, but there is only one voice that is saying you can. You can. Do there used to be many? Just one. That is the reason why success is difficult. That is the reason why you stand more chances of failing in life than succeeding. There is only one thing you need to do to fail in life. That is to do nothing. Just do nothing. You're already a failure. Just do nothing. But if you want to succeed, you will not even do one thing. You will do several things. You see why it's difficult now. But the question is, do you want to be a failure or you want to be a success? You see, the reason why you will have to decide the life you want for yourself. Yes. Let's start with one. What happened to Elisha was the voice of his past. Initially, when I said sit down, he went straight. He didn't bother because he saw before that there is a beautiful chair there. Unfortunately, he fell. The next time when I say sit again, he was going like this. Because he said, I have failed before. So many people today are bitter because they are hearing the voice of their past. All men are the same. They are heartbreakers. That is the voice of their past speaking. Because a lady has broken their heart before, they are now afraid to try another. Because a business has failed before, they believe every other business will fail. I have invested 100 million before and it crashed. Now you are telling me to invest 2 million. No, I cannot. So what will you do? Die poor? It is risky not to take a risk. If you must go far in life, you must learn to take calculated risk. It is risky not to take a risk. Sometimes, as blindfolded as this young man was, I don't know what is ahead, but I have done my calculations. I risk it. We're about to take a step, and the figures involved were quite high. With my wife, she looked at me and said, do we do this? Recently, and I told her, I said, it's only one of two things that will happen. If we fail, we will start again. But if we succeed, we are out of this place forever. The result of winning outweighs the result of failure. And so I dare to try. That is why on your way to daring the impossible, you will need faith. Say with me, faith. You need faith. Faith, according to Martin Luther King Jr., he said faith is taking the first step when you cannot see the whole staircase. That is faith. I can't see the staircase, but I will try anyway. Everybody you celebrate today have used faith to come to where they are. None of them ever envisioned the money they have today, but because they dare to try something. You have 20,000 and you chose to eat food with it. That is because you do not have faith to invest it into something. The problem with a lot of you is all the people, all the stories you have gathered around you are stories of failures. All Mimi could remember is that Elisha fell. She did not think about all of you sitting here who sat comfortably. She only thought of the person she could see. Oga, read wide. There are many people that have succeeded. Take note, she stood like this and was looking at Elisha falling. And all of you sitting here falling. All of you are sitting on the same chair. You did not fall. Instead of her to look at you and try to sit, she chose to look at the guy who fell. Why is it that everybody in your village have failed and it is them you are using as a yardstick? T-Pain deal. Are you only looking at T-Pain? People, there are people that have prospered in Tinubu's regime. I am one. I'm not a politician. You can see I am prospering by the grace of God. Are we all not in Tinubu's regime? That is because I have chosen not to look at the negative side. From the beginning of the administration, I have told myself, ask my wife, what we normally say is, let the devil be the president of Nigeria, we will prosper. The only news you have is news of negativity. Why not look at news of positivity? Hear me, the news is not what the devil is doing. The news is what God is doing. There are news you should flip past. 100 died in car crash. A Fulani herdsman killed the whole village. That is all the news you have. Are you not thinking about, are you aware that Dangote just built a refinery of $9 billion? Are you aware of that? Are you aware that hundreds of millions was just spent in Obi Kubana's birthday? Are you aware of that? I'm giving you good news of how people are spending money. Are you aware that one man gave him a gift of 100 million during the birthday? Are you aware that somebody donated 50 keke to him as birthday gift and he's using it for his business? You know he has started keke business. I'm giving you the news you should carry to inspire you. Fulani herdsmen kill a whole village. 8 Mile is about to be invaded by Fulani herdsmen. The government is about to increase. Why is the only negative news? You know. And we like it because we like sympathy. Walk shoulder high, knowing that your economy does not depend on Tinubu's regime. He who is from above is above all. That is what my own Bible says. I don't know what your own Bible says. He who is from above is above all. I don't depend on Tinubu's regime. Let the devil be the president of Nigeria. When you are a good exists. When you plan your life effectively, the economy will not bring you down. So the voice of your past, it will show up. Remember the last time you wrote WAEC, you became a subject of mockery to everybody. Oh boy, you don't try 7 times. It never do you. Education is not for you. Who told you? Who told you? No, who told you? You are hearing a voice in your head. It is a voice of your past. Tell someone, silence that voice now. Slap that person and say, silence that voice now. Silence the voice. Silence it. It's the wrong voice, sir. You tried it, it failed. Please. So, is there a law that says you must succeed if you try something? Guess what? You that tried, you are far better than the one that has never tried. You know why? You have gained an experience of how it does not work. Next time you are trying again, you won't try it the same way. Thomas Edison said, I have not failed 1,000 times. I have only found out 1,000 ways that this thing will not work. So the next time you are trying it and you are doing the same thing, you say, no, bros, don't waste your time. It doesn't work that way. Hear me. Experience is the best teacher, is for fools. Are you getting me? Wise people don't wait for experience. They learn from other people's experience. They learn from other people's experience. Some of you do not understand what I just said. Don't wait to have your own experience. Read and find out how other people could not make it. You see, the purpose for failure is so that you will find out how it does not work. If you come to me right now and say, I love him and it does not matter what anybody thinks, you now tell all your parents, to hell with all of you, I have found the love of my life. You know, there are people that do that. I can tell you categorically that both of you will crash. Because from experience. But if you choose that let me have the experience and find out for myself, then you are a fool. The purpose for speaking like this, the purpose for reading, is so that you will learn from other people's experience and not make the same mistake. If I tell you today that if you are making 50,000 and you are spending 50,000, you are already a failure in life. If you make 500,000 and spend 500,000, you are already a failure in life. I am speaking from experience, because I have done that before and I find out it doesn't work. At that moment you are a big boy, but life is seasons. The time will come that you will not see that 500k for like 4 months, even if you are a salary earner. A time will come your company will not pay you for one reason or the other. A time will come that inflation will supersede your 500,000. A time will come that the cost of living will supersede your 500. So when I tell you that if you are spending all you have today, you are a failure, it is because I have experience. But if you choose make me to experience and face, then I know how far, then you are a fool. Are you following me? The reason why what you need to come out of poverty is knowledge of money. It's not to give you money. Because when you give a poor man, a man that is poor in the knowledge of money, give him money, he will still become poor. He will still become poor. So the voices you hear, you've got to learn to control them. I said one of it is the voice of your past. The voice of your past. Some of you relate with people based on past injuries. You are relating with people and you are doing it out of hurt. You call it transfer of aggression. That is the voice of your past speaking. I can't trust anybody. Trust nobody in life. That is the voice of the past speaking. I can assure you that there are people you can actually trust. But when you base on the voice of your past, because everybody have backstabbed you, feel that right now you should trust no one. My friends, once in a while, you've got to learn to silence the voice of your past and give the future a chance again. Am I talking to someone? I said give the future a chance again, because tomorrow is longer than today. Tomorrow still has 24 hours. Today has about 8 hours gone already. Which one is longer? Give tomorrow a chance. It is longer. You've always met bad people, but I can assure you, my friends, that you have not, the number of people you've met are not up to the number of people in the world. That means there are still chances of meeting good people. How many of you have ever met up to 1 billion people in your lifetime? Can I see you? You've met 1 billion people. You've interacted with 1 billion people. 100 million people. 50 million people. 10 million people. But guess what? The world has 8 billion people that you can still meet. That means there is still possibility of meeting different people. Give tomorrow a chance. Am I talking to someone? I said give tomorrow a chance. All women are not the same because you have not met enough women. Does this guy understand what he's saying at all? I've not met enough women. I've dated 12. Well, the world actually has 3 billion women. And you've dated only 12. Keep trying. Hello? Keep trying. And pray that God should order your steps to the right people. Everybody I do business with are negative people. Pray to meet positive people. Everybody in the world are cheats. It's a lie. Everybody in the world are not cheats, because I am not a cheat. I cannot eat a dime that is not mine. It's against covenant. And I'm not alone in the world. There are many other people that have decided like me. Unfortunately for you, you've always met the wrong people. May you meet the right people. I said may you meet the right people. Tell someone you've not met the right people. That's why tomorrow should be given a chance. Are you together? Tomorrow should be given a chance. People that have been hurt before, the voice of their past speaks to them. And so every other person they want to meet, they treat them the same. Then we have the voice of your limitations. The voice of your limitations. I've talked about 2, right? The voice of failure, the voice of your past. There are voice of your limitation. You're about to take the step and it says to you, they very smart like Nkechi. Say your brain, you carry your mama brain, you remember. That is the voice of your limitation. It's a voice. And no, listen, you know what? Some of these voices can come audibly from people around you. Audibly. Even the voice of your past can come audibly. See, Isaac, say the last time you tried to buy land, they scam you. Keep away from land, though. That's your friend talking. You look at him and say, the voice speaking is the voice of my past. Shut up. Be careful, oh. These days now, churches, they very bad. Just leave anything in church or worship God for your house. It's a voice. A voice that wants to take you to hell. A voice that wants to take you to hell. It's telling you don't go to church. Worship God in your house. You want to start business. You say, business no they work again for Nigeria, beg. Tinubu don't spoil everywhere. That is a voice. You're about about to take a step, and he say, see, people wey dey write this exam, e get the way wey dem dey, no be you brought up in the village. How, abeg, is a voice. Several years ago, year 2010 particularly, year 2010, my then fiancée called me. My then fiancée, she was my fiancée then, but she's my wife now. 2010, she called me, and she was in the camp, NYSC camp, and she said she wanted to contest for beauty pageants. Sounded very odd, isn't it? Yeah. And everybody say, hey, no, you cannot. Number one problem, you know the number one problem? He say, how will you do it now? You are born again sister. You know, beauty pageant, you must expose. That's the number one voice. So you open breast, show them. You open this, show them. As born again Christian, one voice alone was saying, go for it. The voice of limitations were many. You are not this, you are not this, you are not this, you are not this. And then she called me and said, I'm thinking of contesting for Miss NYSC. I said, okay, give it a try. Hey, I was the only voice that said go. Every other voice were telling her why she cannot succeed. And truly, if you look at it, it's not possible to succeed. You know beauty pageant. You cannot just, you want to dress as a normal Christian and show up. It's a lie now. I said, well, there is no law that says you must open your breast to contest. So give it a try. And coincidentally, she contested. One voice alone was the voice of success. Only one voice. And guess what? True as it is, the whole judges were against her, except one voice among the judges. Only one woman, right? Only one woman was saying, no, this person. They say, hey, we agree, she's good enough. Because, of course, they were going to test IQ. They were going to test everything. She passed all. They say, hey, but she looks churchy. And the woman said, no, that person. Fast forward. She became the Miss NYSC and the Miss MTN of that year. And she could sit face to face with the governor by that office. That office alone took her to the government house, gave her access into the government house, because she could dare something. See, the benefits of success is far more than what will happen if you fail. There is only one thing you do after you fail, is to stand up and try again. That is all. But you know what will happen if you succeed? You know what will happen if you succeed? You are getting established in life. Which one do you prefer? Hello everybody. Can I ask you a question? As Elisha fell here, is your leg paining you? Are you dead? He fell here, isn't it? But he's even standing. It pays more to try. Did you hear me? It pays more to try. My encouragement to you is to go out there and try that thing you are afraid of. Faith does not mean there is no fear. Faith only means you do it afraid. Faith is not the absence of fear. Hear me. Faith is still faith, even with fear in your head. I said faith is still faith, even with fear in your head. I believe I will succeed. That does not mean you are not afraid. Faith does not mean you are not afraid. Faith only means you are suppressing your fear. So don't say, I have fear. That's just my problem of my fear. You know what? You know what that guy said? He said, I believe, Lord, but help my unbelief. I believe, I have faith, but Lord, help my unbelief. That word fear, it was fear in his head that he was referring to. I am blindfolded. I'm about to take this step. I don't know how it's going to turn out, but I know anyway that I've got to try something. Come on, tap yourself and say it's time to try something new. Are you tapping yourself? Come on, it's time to try something. Oh yes, it's time. It's time. They've been talking about investment. It's time to approach that person and say, I want this your land. I don't have all the money, but this is 200,000. Let me be paying you small. Question. Hey, Calabar people. If you buy land from them, then go sell it to another person. I'll buy another one. Some of you, that single thing is the reason why you have never made an attempt. If you buy land for this Calabar, before you know, they'll sell it to 5 people. You can't move from court to court. All the people that built their house and and you are living in their house today, why didn't they sell their house to somebody else? What voice are you hearing? If you fail, stand up like Elisha stood up. Stand up, clean your body. That's what makes you righteous. A righteous man falls. Proof of my righteousness is that I will fall, but I will rise again. No, the fact I'm falling does not mean I'm not righteous. In fact, it's a proof that I'm righteous. Feel free to fail. Feel free to fail. The voice I want to hear is the voice of God. The voice that says, my son, I've died for you. You can. And I'm bringing that voice to you today. That's the voice I'm bringing to you. You will need to dare something. The most difficult step to take in life is the first step. The first step. Take it. Take it. You need faith. You need to believe in the process. You need to believe that you can. You need to believe in the investments of God in you. The Bible says without faith, it is impossible to please God. And failure does not please God, sir. Hebrews chapter 11 verse 6. You can put it up. But without faith, it is impossible to please God. Without faith, it's impossible. Without faith, it is impossible to succeed. Without faith, it is impossible. And what did I say faith is? Faith is taking the first step even when you cannot see the whole staircase. Faith is daring it. Faith is taking that risk. Calculated risk, by the way. That is faith. Faith is taking that bold step even when all the voices are against you. Never forget, I said there is only one voice of success. All the rest are against you. They are either talking about your limitation. They are either talking about why you cannot make it. They are either talking about you are too young now. Calm down. Where you they run, go save. You are just 25 and you are talking of owning a house. Hey, when your father was 25, he was still living with his parents. That is the voice of failure speaking to you. You know what you should quickly do? Go back and read about the youngest millionaire in dollars that is 18 years old. Challenge yourself with such stories, not stories of how your father could not make it when he was 50 years. Why must you? Is it only the negative stories you should carry? While you are thinking of how someone failed, quickly look for the story of somebody that succeeded. Challenge yourself with the right stories. It's impossible to please God. My friend, failure does not please God. God is not a failure, and he doesn't want you a failure. Yes. 3 John 1:2. Beloved, I wish above all things that thou mayest prosper. I wish above all things. 1 John 1 verse 2. I wish above all things that thou mayest prosper and live in health, even as your soul prospereth. That is what he desires. That is what he desires. He wants you to succeed. He wants you to prosper. But you know what? The unfortunate thing about this whole thing, it's unfortunate, but God can never come down from heaven and take a step for you. He loves you, but he will never come and take a step for you. Isaac, God will never come and start building a house for you. God will never come and make you save for your future. God will never make you come and help you start the business and say, my son, today I am going out to start that business for you. No, he will not. You are the one that will dare something. I'm here to charge someone here this morning to dare the impossible. Did that person hear me? Did that person hear me? To dare it. You're going to make up your mind after today that every other voice will be silenced. What you are listening to is start silencing the voice of failure. I expect you to become conscious of voices after today. Because all of you hear voices. Even as you are sitting down now, you are hearing voices. True? It's a voice that will tell you, stand up, go peace. It's a voice. And that voice is coming when you are just about to hear something that will change your life. That moment he's about to say something, he says, stand up, go peace. Peace don't come. That's called the voice of Satan. To thwart your destiny. And then when you reach there, you say, why the people know they come out safe? You are hearing the wrong voices. The voice that tells you, take it, steal that is. No, I know just, no be stealing, now collecting. It's a voice. Just cheat. It's a voice. You are hearing a voice. But when they start beating you, when they catch you, the voice will not be there. The next voice will be hearing. But I tell you now. You self, why you carry the thing? But when it was then, you were collect. Cheat. Say, follow him. Then when your partner catches you, you say, nah, Satan. Quit Satan. You have a choice to obey or disobey. The biggest opportunity, the biggest freedom God gave us is choice. And with our choices, we can shape the future. The day we were going to teach on savings and investment, which is your main problem in life, finances, that day, the devil already checked my notes. He knew what I was going to teach. He knew your problem in life is that thing. And I said, you dey feel weak, sleep. That is the day. That is the day you suddenly went to your wardrobe, say, all your clothes even dirty. Clothes that you wash during the week. Then after the service, it has happened to someone before. He said, I just came, all my clothes were dirty. But immediately by evening, and I checked, the clothes were very okay. That is called the voice of Satan to stop your destiny. That day, you that have money problem, money does not, your hand is like a basket. Money enters and go out. How I even take spend the money? The day we're going to teach on it. That day we're going to teach. That's the day all your clothes were dirty. You were not in church. Or you were just coming. As you were coming, you saw Margaret on the road. He said, hey, Nancy, my friend, it's been long I didn't see you. Are you aware that Tolu had accident? Yeah, Tolu, my friend. Yes, so let's go and visit her. Say, say, but I dey go church. We are talking of your friend, your very close friend. You are talking of church. Okay, when they are talking of your destiny, don't talk about friend, though. Don't talk about friend, though. Because when you are a failure, nobody will be your friend. Failures are orphans. Failure is an orphan. Success have many friends. When you are a success, you don't look for friends. Oh, everybody will be frolicking around you. They just want to please you. They just want to make you happy. Okay, leave friendship for now. Face your destiny. Else, everybody will run away from you like a plague. You'll be wondering, shit rub my body. Yes, failure is like shit. It smells. Nobody wants to stay around a failure. So leave friendship first. Build your future. You are writing an exam, you are talking of friend. Tell the person, I will see Tolu after this meeting. Are you the one going to heal Tolu? Say, I need to go and visit. I need to go and visit. Somebody was saving money. I said, why are you gathering all this? My cousin brother, I need to go and bury him in the village. I said, how much is in your account? He said, about 200,000. How much are you going to spend for the burial? Like 180 or so to bury your cousin, Abi? He said, yes. So by the time you bury him, you will become richer? Or see, some of those burials you waste money and go for, send the person 30% of the money. They will appreciate it better. Deception. Some of you, tradition has so entered your head. Every time, where are you going? I'm going for a village. My uncle's brother's son died. They check you, the savings. You don't have shishi. She come. But you're always on the road going for burials. Say, my cousin's friend is wedding. I have to go and show myself. The money you're supposed to use and start business. Some of you close business to go and do a burial. You are a fool. What did I say you are? No, if you are not guilty, feel free to say it. They shut down the business, as in they kill the business, carry capital of the business, and need to go and bury somebody. See, if you don't spend that money and the person refuses to stay in the ground, let him be roaming around the world. No, I hate what we do in this part of the nation. A woman was telling me recently she's looking for 10 million. I said, for what? I need to bury. I need to go for burial. 10 million? You want to bury? 10 million? 10 million? Are you fine? And she was selling things. Selling things cheaper than normal. Even this thing, we bought it from her. She has everything. Go and buy. Just to go and bury a person. Then when you finish the burial, what next? You too will now be buried. It's time to organize your life and hear the right voices. A burial that is not directly related to you are going to spend 100,000. Send the person 20,000 and say, please, I'm so sorry. Things because of ABC, I cannot come, but this is my support. Use the remaining 80,000 and add to your business. You carried 100,000 transported for the burial, and you are helping the person to cook food. And you ate the person's food. If you were not there, that food would have gone round. That food would have gone round, but you went there, ate the person's food in the wedding. Some of you is even wedding. You carry money without it. You transported without a gift. You even did makeup. You have the mind to pay for makeup. Your transport to and fro, we calculated all your expenditure. You even occupy space. Hotel room was not enough. You too went to block space for more important people that will give money. Your only contribution was transportation. Total expenses was 70,000. Okay, why not carry 20,000 and buy a gift for that wedding and send to the person? You are going to be far better than the person that snapped with her. These are couples that don't know how they will survive after the wedding, and all you did is wasted your own little money you have as your presence. Say, I have to show my presence. If you don't have gifts, don't transport to a wedding. Send the money to the person. Send the money as support. Will your face add anything to the wedding? Rather, it will deplete your own account. Money you don't have. Yeah, you stop it. Oh, repent. Oh, repent. Hear the right voices. Are you hearing me? Hear the right voices. I want you to live here right now, hearing the voice of success, hearing the voice of God, hearing the voice of progress, hearing the voice of triumph. That is a voice I want you to begin to hear. Voices that will shape your life. The next time you're about to take a step, this is what I want you to do. Which voice is speaking to me now? If you can do that, you will be shocked where you are in life. You will be shocked how you will begin to progress. God speaks, my friends. God will tell you where to go and where not to go. Before you take a step, make sure you are hearing the voice of success and not the voice of failure. God bless you.